Oh, hey babe, you're back. Did you have fun with your friends? That's good. At least one of us had a decent evening. What have I been up to? Oh, the usual. Writing a bunch of bullshit, realizing it was bullshit, and then crying as I try to rewrite it for the upteenth time in a row. I wanted to rant about it to my writing partner, but she's busy right now. So I suffer in silence. Well, almost silence. I'm blasting emotional music to try and get the vibe of the scene I'm working on, but no matter how much I listen to it, I will never gain the vocabulary to describe it correctly. But, baby, you don't have to listen to me rant. I complain about the same stuff all the time. It must get annoying. Cute? How dare you call my pain cute? So every time I sit here and tell you about how I've accidentally typed the word form instead of from all over my manuscript, you've just been looking at my, quote, cute, frustrated face, unquote. If you think that's cute, you need help. Just help. Though, if you're dating me to begin with, I think you're too far gone to be helped anymore. No, I'm fairly sure it's you that needs help and not me. I am a mess. Like, externally, I look like a serene, calm ocean, but then people date me and get all of this. This meaning me sitting underneath fluffy blankets in my comfy clothes with my hair a mess because I'm simultaneously doing everything and nothing at the same time. You know, I was supposed to write another 1,000 to 2,000 words today. Ask me how many I wrote. Please just do it. For me. 579. I wrote 579 words, and none of them were on the actual manuscript. I wrote a backstory for one of my main character's parents. I mapped out their father's emotional baggage up until he became king, and I don't know why. It's never gonna come up in the book I'm writing. Hell, it might not even ever come up. Why did I do that? And then I was doing basic math to figure out how old Christiana's mother would be when she even gave birth. Another piece of information I have no use for right now, so what the hell? And then I have to figure out how to write a sibling dynamic between royalty. I mean, their personalities are more reserved and they're fancy and all of that, so I can't seriously base it on me and my sister. I mean, I call my sister everything except her actual damn name. It's either her name shortened, rat, or peasant, so that probably won't work. Maybe a name shortened will work out? Is Nico a decent nickname to use for a kid named Nikolaus? Alright, thanks. I'll note it down. How much of the book have I done? Well, done isn't what I would call it, but I've written 55,000 words, so maybe like a little bit over half. Except most of the 55,000 is shit, and I need to go back over it in another draft. Baby, you don't have to hype me up just because we're dating. If you went through my manuscript right now, you would cry. Tears of pain, not joy. I'm not gonna let you read it now. Let me perfect it a bit before you peek at them. Look, I love you, and that's why I'm saving you from my ugly first drafts. The only chapter I feel pretty good about is the first one. I showed that chapter to my parents months ago, and they were impressed. Though, that's what good parents are supposed to do, right? Support what you're doing. They said they could see it as a section out of a published book, though I don't want to take that too close to heart. People who are close to you can just lie to spare your feelings, but I'd like to think it's the truth. Are you offended I haven't shown you yet? Baby, I promise I will eventually. I just don't want you to laugh at my garbage draft. I don't even have all the plot points woven together correctly yet. You can say you won't laugh, but I know that it's really rough to read right now. It's too embarrassing, which is saying something because you know tons of embarrassing stuff about me. Oi, there's no need to bring all of it up. Look, my life was in danger when I screamed out, "Oh shit," like Toad, okay? I thought I was safe, but right as I went to sit down, my backstabbing piece of shit chair tries to roll away on me. So then I freaked out, and then that happened. I will swat you if you don't stop laughing at me. Well, yeah, I laughed about it at the time, but I think that was a mixture of fear, adrenaline, and amazement that my instinct when I get surprised is to do whatever that was with my voice. Well, maybe if you stop teasing me about my moment of weakness, I'll let you read chapter 1. It's decently polished by now, except maybe the fighting scenes. Those are still a little rough. I don't have too much practice pacing fighting out yet, so it's still a problem. Fighting scenes get more intriguing the more you interact with the environment, so I know I need to do that. No one wants to read a book where the fighting is, she swung her sword at the soldier approaching her, and in return the soldier thrust his sword forward. Yada yada yada, it repeats over and over. It's boring and fights should never be described as boring. A life and death situation should never be boring to read. Like, that's stupid. I'll find a way to make it work. Thank you for your faith in my abilities. I lack the ability, but I'm also stubborn, so this book is going to get finished, even if everyone else in the world hates the shit out of it. Well, no one can tell if other people will like what writers do. All we can do is put it out there and see what happens. If people are interested in it, amazing. If not, then at least we put our best work forward. Anyway, thanks for listening to me rant, baby. Look at you, always such a good listener. And I know I say this every time, but if something ever bothers you, you can rant about it to me. We must have a fair transaction of complaining time. It's only fair. Nothing on your mind right now? All right. Well, my listening ears are always ready when you need me. Break? You think I need a break? Maybe you're right. Okay, you are right. Happy now? I'll turn off my laptop then. You have any plans? Because if you don't, I'm going to take a nap on this couch, 100%. Hey, I can't help it that I'm low energy. I've always been perpetually tired. This is not a new development. You want to cuddle and watch something on the couch? Works for me. You can choose whatever you want to watch. I'll fall asleep in the middle of it anyway. You know the volume won't bother me. I can sleep through most things. I am my mother's daughter, after all. What do I mean? Well, my dad loves movies, so one of his favorite things to do in his spare time is to set up the projector, turn off all the lights, and just enjoy a movie. Nearly every time, my mom will just sit out there and try to watch. Pretty often she fails and just ends up falling asleep, even if it's an action movie or something. Though, even if she does end up staying awake, she tends to get lost in the plot, if it's anything more complicated than a classical Disney movie. So my dad'll have to explain what's going on to her. He never minds it, of course. Sometimes I wonder if she's just out there to spend more time with him. It's kind of cute to think of, isn't it? Being married for so long, but still wanting to do little things like that with one another. I think that would be really nice. Sorry, I got a little sentimental there. Did you figure out what you want to watch? That's good. Here, we can share my blanket fortress if you're interested. Look, the blankets are part of the creative process, okay? Just start the show, dummy, so I can go ahead and get settled. Thank you.